For deeper insights into the report, we're joined by political and economic affairs commentator Einar Tangen. Einar, good to have you with us on Global Watch. The report says the CIA has been secretly orchestrating peaceful evolution and color revolutions around the world by providing various services and tools to conflicting parties. So what's your take on these claims?
Well, unfortunately, they're nothing new. You can go back many years. The U.S. has had a robust intelligence program. Remember, $1.6 trillion this year will be spent on security, and a little over half of that going to conventional military, a lot going to homeland security, and also the spying. So you can go back to when the U.S. was caught, CIA was caught red-handed putting malware on hard drives that were being sent out around the world, giving them a backdoor of everything that was recorded on those hard drives. So nothing unusual about it. Unfortunately, instituting regime changes against the UN Charter and principles of sovereignty. Many nations gather information, but only the U.S. routinely institutes regime change. Violations of international law, massive hypocrisy exposed.
Well, Anand, China has urged the U.S. to respond to the concerns of the international community and said the U.S. should stop using cyber weapons to carry out espionage and cyber attacks around the world. Why is there such concern on the conduct of the CIA?
The U.S. has been involved in 72 regime change operations, 66 covert, and 6, were just out in the open. This amounts to since World War II, this amounts to a hegemonic abuse of power. There's a lack of trust, a lot of which is fueling fear, hate, and cynical rationales. If there's no trust, there can be no international order. China response to this has been it supports a Westphalian peace idea where development, security, and respect support the international order as opposed to covertly trying to tear it down. A country's sovereignty is absolute. We cannot have an international order where countries are attacking each other either directly or indirectly.
While in your perspective, what are the main obstacles for cracking down on cyber espionage?
Well, it literally goes back to this idea of no trust. Once you create an idea and an environment where you say no one can be trusted, the U.S. Spies on friends, foes, neighbors alike, and justifies it, saying, well, we can't trust anybody. Once that is the leading idea of the most powerful country in the world, everyone else has to adopt it. It's kind of like when the U.S. Fed increases rates, it affects the world order. So right now we need to return to building trust, not undermining.
Well, thank you very much, Einar Tangen, for your insights and perspectives. Thank you very much indeed.